This lesson is on prepositional phrases, continuing our theme of prepositions. Your cue words: preposition, prepositional object, prepositional phrase. Prepositions, remember, are words that relate nouns or pronouns to something else in the sentence. They add detail to the sentence by providing information on location, time, and direction. This includes compound prepositions, which are prepositions made up of more than one word or preposition. For some practice, underline the prepositions in the following sentences. Pause your video now. Underline the preposition. Now check your work. If you identified outside, under, in spite of, ahead of, and in front of, you found your prepositions. Introducing our first new term, a prepositional object is the noun or pronoun, the person, place, thing, or idea, that comes after your preposition and is related to something else in the sentence. Look for, having already identified your prepositions here, look for the prepositional object in the following sentences. Pause the video and underline what you think is the prepositional object. In this case, house is related to box by the preposition outside. The box is located outside the house. Blankets is related to puppy. This is where the puppy wriggled under. Under relates blankets to puppy. In spite of and concerns is linked to Mr. Grant through in spite of. Traffic is linked to June by ahead of. It's what she tried to see. And house, again, in front of, is linked to the large old maple tree by sharing its location. To find the prepositional object, find the preposition, then ask yourself what, where, or when. Outside, where? Outside the house. Under, where? Under the blankets. In spite of what? In spite of his concerns. Ahead of what? Ahead of the traffic. In front of what? In front of my aunt's house. Your next term to complete this lesson is a prepositional phrase. This is a group of words that's made up of everything from the preposition to its prepositional object. So the preposition plus the prepositional object equals a prepositional phrase. However, don't forget that it is everything between the preposition and the prepositional object. So any describing words, articles, adjectives, adverbs between the preposition and the object are part of the prepositional phrase. Take one more time to practice. Underline the prepositional phrases in the following sentences. Pause your video and underline the phrase. Now check your work. I want you to think about and write in your notes to discuss in class what the examples in the practice sentence show you about where prepositional phrases can be found in a sentence. What else are you noticing about prepositional phrases and how they work? What are some ways you might be able to use this information to locate a prepositional phrase in a sentence? Write this down and have it ready in your notes to discuss when you come to class tomorrow or on your grammar day. Also keep a heads up. For practice items on the quiz, you won't have to specifically identify prepositions this time, just prepositional objects and phrases. That's the objective for this lesson, so that's what your quiz will cover. You you should still know about prepositions.